So this is a general mobility workout. We're going to focus on the smaller muscle groups in the shoulders, some hip work, and on our legs and glutes. Okay then, so just start off, a few nice deep breaths in just to help you relax. So just put your hands at your side, breathe in, and then just relax. When you relax, just feel yourself soften, and just sit into your stance ever so slightly. So again, breathe in. Hold the breath for a few seconds and then breathe out. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. So all we're doing there is just helping us relax. Just letting the nervous system calm down. And again, one more breath in and relax. So from here, just start off with some head movements. So we're just going to go up and down. If you've got your hands on your hips, you can just bring your elbows into it. So as you come forwards, just squeeze your elbows forwards. And then as you go back, just arch back ever so slightly, bringing those elbows back, opening up your chest. So we're doing a little bit more than just up and down with the neck. Got like a wing style motion going on. So I'll just show you from the side. If you can see, I'm just, as I come down, my elbows are just coming forwards. And then as I go back, I'm just arching back with my head. It's almost like it's on an axis, connected to your spine. I'm just creating some bowing motion as we move backwards and forwards and relax. We're just going to go from side to side. Okay, then we're just going to do some shoulder rotation. So put your hands on your legs, breathe in, bring those elbows up nice and high, so you're shrugging up and around. And as you do it, breathe in as you come up, breathe out as you go down. So breathe in and breathe out. We'll go from the back now, so bring your hands up the back of your legs, so you're coming up. And then around and down. So it's back of the legs, up, around and down. Just getting a little bit of rotation in the shoulders. And again, breathe as you do it. So you breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in, breathe out. And relax. So just go into some wrap rounds. So just start off nice and loose. Circling the waist. Now just want you to bring in your legs, so your arms. So you just swing them a little bit more. Just hit the side of your rib cage on either side with the front and back. So just get a bit of movement in there now. And then we're going to go into some movements where we're rotating up, bring that elbow up high, and then just turn your weight onto one leg and release the weight in the other leg. And this hand around the back is coming around the back of your waist. So just getting a bit more stretch and motion in there. Keep those elbows nice and high as well. Okay then, and relax. So from here, just do some side bends. We're going to do them Tai Chi style, so place one hand up over your head, one hand at your waist basket, or your bread basket, not your waist basket, and then lower to the side, so you get a stretch down here, compression down this side, and then come over, rotate, turn, go down to the other side, rotate, and down to the opposite side. Do a few more of these and relax. Okay, then just have a little shake off in between movements. That shaking just helps your lymphatic system. Just a little shake in between, have a few breaths, and we'll go into some shoulder stretches. So from the shoulder stretches, what we're going to do, we're going to do the standard one where we just pull our arm across our chest. And we're going to add a little rotation into it. So you have a little rotation and small bounce into that movement. So So we're turning a static stretch into a dynamic stretch. And then we're going to go the other way. So pull it across. So a little bounce. And relax. Now we're going to do some tiger stretches, some tiger claws. So stretch those hands out with these. So you're going to stretch your palms out as far as you can. And then when you draw them back, you're going to draw back and squeeze and tense. And then relax and blow out. So breathe in, squeeze and tense, and then blow out. And again, breathe in, squeeze and tense, and then blow out. Again, breathe in, squeeze and tense, and then blow out. One more time, breathe in, squeeze and tense, and relax. So let's go into some windmills from here. So circle the arms back, nice big circle like you're doing backstroke. You can follow the vision of your hand as well. So we're just looking to get good rotation, and what we need to do is start speeding that up now. So go as fast as you can. Keep your vision forwards as you go fast, because otherwise you might just fall over. And then we're just going to slow it back down. Again, nice and slow now. Bring it round and relax. Have a little shake off. So we're just going to go into some hip rotations. So just circle the hips round. Nice big circles, but nice and slow. So feel the muscles engage in the front and back. And then the opposite direction. And relax. Okay then. So just circle the knees round, put your hands on your knees, circle those round. Nice big circles. And we're going to do a little exercise that will help engage our glutes before we start stretching them out. So what we need to do is push your knees in. Imagine you're gripping, if you've ever been horse riding, it's like you're gripping a horse. Or you're playing that party game where you've got a balloon between your legs and then you're going to push out to the side. So imagine you're trapped in a lift shaft and you're trying to wedge yourself in and then push in, holding it for about 5 or 6 seconds and then push out. Again, holding it for about 5 or 6 seconds. And then we're going to push in again. We're going to do that one more time to the outside. And now we're going to stand up. When we stand up, we're going to straighten our legs up, squeeze the backs of our legs, our buttocks, and stand up nice and tall. So squeeze and tense the back of your legs. You want to be holding that tension for about 10 seconds in a straight leg position and relax. So from here, we're just going to do some hip circles. So make sure your legs are directly under your hips and put the weight onto one leg, and then just create an arc with your leg. Try and go as far as you can with it. So you come around the front and the back. So nice big circle around here. The further you can go, the better. So try and get it right round. This is just going to help loosen off our hips before we do some stretching on the legs. Go the other way. So coming around. Make sure you're getting that weight in. You'll probably find you're less balanced on one side than the other. That's normal, so don't worry about it. Nice big circles round. It's a good work. A couple more arcs. And relax. Just have a little shake off. We're going to do a spine roll now, so we're just going to roll down our spine. So all we need to do is just tuck your chin in, soften your legs. So this, we're not locking our legs out on this. And what we're going to do is just roll our chin down and then just uncurl each one of your vertebrae and just let your fingers slowly go to the ground. Don't overstretch, so just bend your knees ever so slightly so you're not putting pressure on your back. And then once your fingers are just almost brushing the floor, you don't have to quite touch, but it's up to Just tickling the floor, that's great. And then all you need to do is just rock your hips from side to side. So just loosen off those hips. So you're creating a pendulum type effect. So your hips are swinging your arms, don't swing your arms first. Just stay in this position, just getting that rotation on, getting that swing going. Now from here, just keep it going for a few more seconds. And then I just want you to come back to the centre. Once you're into the centre, all you want to do is just straighten your legs out, leave your hands where they are if possible. And then we're just going to roll back up your spine, nice and slowly, uncurling each vertebrae one at a time. Stand up straight, uncurl that chin. And then from here, just breathe. Make a big arc round, hands on the back of your head, and then elbows back, squeeze, and then come back round. And again, we'll do that one more time. Breathe in, hands on the back of the head, pull those elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and relax. Just have a little shake off. So we're just going to do a classic hamstring stretch now. So place one foot in front of the other, put your weight onto your back leg, and then just reach down into your stretch. Now we're going to make it slightly different. So if you have a tight leg, tight hamstring like me, just apply a little bit of pressure to the top of your thigh. So you can do that with your forearm, on either one, and then just reach down to your toe. So just stretching out that hamstring a little bit more effectively if you have tight hamstrings, which is a problem that I have. And relax. So we go to the other side. So again, just do the same again. Remember, you're just applying pressure above the knee, so you're not actually creating damage to the joint, but you're just straightening that leg out. And then just reach down. Just hold it there for a few more seconds. And relax. Okay, then we're going to go out into a side lunge stretch now. Just have a little shake off. Step out into a side lunge stretch as far as you can, and then put your weight onto one leg. Trailing leg wants to be straight, and then reach down and try and grab your ankles. Use this outside elbow. Use this elbow to push the outside of your leg out nice and far, and then you can just slide into a little bit deeper if you need to. So you feel a good stretch around the inside of your leg, and then you can go a little bit deeper as well. You just put your hand on the ground for support, and you can stretch out a little bit further. Okay, then I'm relaxed. I'm going to come up to the opposite side. So again, just bring your feet in to start off with, and go to one side. Push that elbow into your knee so you can get an extra stretch. Just going in, pushing down, stretch as far as you can. So just looking to stretch out inside of the legs here. You feel a bit of stretch on the hamstrings, some people as well. If it's tight, you tend to find that's where you can feel your stretch. And relax. Just going to go into a hip flexor stretch now. So with the hip flexor stretch, drop onto one knee. Just push your hips forwards, shoulders back. And we're looking to stretch down the front of the leg, and we can just bring up, making this a dynamic one now. So you're just going to bring the arm up, hold it for about 5 seconds, bring it back down. And again, stretch and rotate, bring it back down. Again, stretch and rotate, bring it back down. One more time. Stretch and rotate, bring it back down. And again, opposite side, hips forwards, stretch and rotate, bring it back down. And again, stretch and rotate. Couple more. You're just reaching over your head, getting a little rotation in. And one more time. And relax. Okay, then from here, just going to go into a downward dog position. So we're going to stretch out a bit of the lower back. So what we need to do is just put your hands into press up position, onto your toes, push those hips back, and then you're just going to try and get your feet flat on the ground, head between your arms, and roll forwards and up. We're just going to come back onto our heels. We're going to go into the child's pose. Put your head between your arms. And from here, just come forwards and back up. Okay, and relax. Up into a box position. So we're just going to arch up. And then breathe in, arch back. I like to call this a cat and cow in yoga. To arch up. So breathe out as you're arching up. And breathe in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. Come back on. I'm just going to do some lay down stretches on this. This will help stretch out your hips and your lats as well. So what we need to do is lay down onto the ground. You're going to lift one knee up and then you're going to pull it across your opposite leg. The same arm, that's the same arm that's on the same side as the knee that is up, you're going to put above your head and you're just going to turn and rotate and look over your shoulder, so you're looking over to the side where the arm is pointing up and just looking to pull that knee across your hip. You can give it a little bounce as well, so you can just rock it ever so slightly. And then we're going to go to the other side. So tuck that elbow, knee in, arm above your head. Go over to the side. You get that little rock in there as well. Last few seconds. And relax. So from there, we're just going to come up and finish off with a couple of breathing exercises. So just have a little shake off. Nice deep breath in. All I want you to do is just take your hands, breathe in, and then just reach up nice and high. Point your fingers to the ceiling, come back round, and again breathe in, and reach up, bring it round, and again breathe in, reach up, and around. One more time, breathe in, breathe out as it comes round, and relax.